India government wants to reform GST. What is the rationale? They are telling they want to further simplify the GST system. But just remember, what was the first state of the multiplicity of tax rates in India before GST? Hundreds of rates. Now that have been simplified into 4 rates. Now let that stabilize. You don't give time for stabilization of the system, but you want to keep on reforming it. But the real danger lies that the GST rates become more and more revenue non-neutral. When GST was designed, it was held that average rate of GST would be something little more than 50%, which was considered to be a rate which would ensure minimum the same revenue as was being collected before GST was introduced. But then all of a sudden, on the eve of 2019 election, Government of India initiated a process by which 28% bracket, most of the commodities moved to 18-12%, so that effective rate of GST today is only 11%. It's much less than neutral, revenue neutral, and therefore you have a situation where GST, which was promised to go at minimum 14%. In fact, the promise of central government was if it doesn't grow by 14%, whatever the deficit, that would be made good by through a compensation system. But now actual growth rate of GST revenue since the GST was introduced is only 11.8%, much below the 14% promised. Now, the present simplification program, which is effectively going to eradicate 28% bracket and reduce the luxury goods taxes further, is going to reduce the rate of growth, restrict the rate of growth of revenue. It will be a blow for the state revenues, state budgets. And therefore, the state should unitedly demand, all right, if you want to reduce the rates, do that, but state should be compensated. They should be ensured that at least 40% the revenues would grow.